Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the recipe and method for Slimming World breakfast loaf. It's quite an easy recipe, it's completely sin free and I just really enjoy it. Dead quick and easy to make, and you can just leave it baking away, and it's really quite filling, and all you need to do is have a couple of slices of it and add a big salad and you've got a really nice lunch or some picnic food. So it's really good for that. What you'll need is some kind of loaf tin. Now I do find that because we're going to use eggs, you need a deep tin because of the depth of the eggs. So some kind of loaf tin. Then of course you'll need eggs. You can use as many as you like. I'm going to use three eggs. These ones are really nice. James Potter of Yorkshire. These ones are medium, doesn't really matter what size you use, just up to you. Then you want some bacon. I like back bacon rashers, dry cured, because they don't give off as much water. If you want to use bacon medallions or whatever, then that's fine, with all the fat removed in order for it to be free on Slimming World. So that will be one of my jobs, to cut off all the fat on the bacon. And then you'll need less than 5% fat pork mince. It's not always easy to find, but I usually find it in Morrison's or Tesco, and you just need to be looking for it to say less than 5% fat to make it, in order for it to be free on the Slimming World plan. I've got 500 grams here, but I'm going to try using about 250 so that I can try and get two loaves out of this. So I'm going to freeze half of this and make another one at another time. You'll need some foil to line your tin. Then you'll need some herbs. Use whatever you like. Curry powder might be nice, but I like this. Steak mince, which is a herb and spice blend, and it's got black pepper, onion, salt, mustard seeds, ground coriander and chilli powder. Dried peppers, garlic granules, ground ginger. So yeah, and that is free on Slimming World. The steak seasoning, and that is really nice. I'm also going to try, oh sorry, that's the wrong bottle. I'm also going to try adding some Liam Perrin's Worcestershire sauce to the pork mince, just to get it a little bit wet to mould it. So the first job is to boil the eggs. Ready to boil the eggs. So what I've actually done is boiled the kettle. It's a bit quicker this way, I find. Put the boiling water in the pan and brought that to a boil, and put some Sarson's malt vinegar in. That will help stop the shells from cracking. And then what I do is, it's like an egg and spoon race. 1 second. I put the egg on a spoon and I just lower it in. Then I'm going to keep that mildly simmering for about 10 minutes. I'm going to time it, and then I'll cool the eggs down and peel them for ready to put in the loaf. So I'll put my other 2 eggs in and leave them boiling away. Do excuse the noise of the microwave, I've got something else cooking in there. But I've now removed all the fat from the bacon. I've got 8 rashers here. So I've basically just got the medallions left. As I say, if you want to buy yourself medallions instead, that's fine. But even on medallions, there is usually a bit of fat which you need to remove to make it free on Slimming World. So I've lined my tin with the foil. I'm just going to use half the bacon, so 4 rashers, to create a layer at the bottom of the tin. going to cut this one in half and use it for the size. Oh, that's the timer for my eggs, so I'll turn them off in a minute. So there we go, that's the first step, is create a bottom layer of bacon rashers for your breakfast loaf. So I've now got my 250 grams of pork mince in a bowl. Just going to sort of mush it about a bit. You can see it's already sticking together quite well, so we don't need a lot of moisture. I'm just going to add plenty of seasoning. You can also add salt and pepper if you want to, and a bit of Worcester sauce. Just give that a good mix. That's actually sticking together quite nicely. And then what we need to do is split this mixture in half. And put one half on top of the bacon. So we have roughly half the mixture here, and we just want to press that into the bottom of the tin on top of your bacon. And what you can do as well is, when you're trying to get the bacon to stick to the sides, is just press it slightly and it will stick to the sides. You can also use a bit of fry light if you want to. So there you go, that's your layers so far. So now we need to shell the eggs. So I've got my 3 hard-boiled eggs here, which I've just shelled. And what you want to do is just make a sort of slight well for your 3 eggs, just to sort of sit in the pork mince, and push them in as far as you can. This is never going to be neat, and it's probably never going to stay together when you slice it. But it's just really, really nice. I actually found this recipe on Instagram, so it's really worth a look around on Instagram, Snapchat, if you're looking for some new inspiration. So there we go, that's your layer of eggs. And then what you want to do is take your remaining mince and pack it around the eggs. Last time I made this, the first time I made it, I didn't have enough pork mince, so I used Linda McCartney rosemary and red onion sausages, and I just sort of defrosted them and squished them on the top, and that was really nice. So if you want to use some Sin sausages or the Slimming World sausages, just defrost them first, and I would remove the skins and just pack those over instead of your pork mince. That would be just as nice. So as you can see, I've sort of squished and squashed the rest of the mince over the top of the eggs, and then if you remember, I left 4 rashers of bacon, so now I'm going to lay those over the top, tucking them in. And then what we need to do is wrap it up. So I've got my bacon wrapped over the top. Then we wrap it up, and this wants to go on 180, 200 for about 45 minutes. And then what you want to do is unwrap it a little bit and cook it for about 10 minutes, just with the foil open. So as I say, 180 degrees, 200 degrees for a total of about 50 minutes. But for the last 10 minutes I would remove the, sort of unwrap it from the foil so that the bacon gets a bit of colour. So I will do that shortly. Hi guys, the breakfast loaf has been cooking for about 40 minutes. I actually put mine on at 200. So we'll have a little look. Oops, a bit farther away. Put you down a bit. There we go. So as I say, what you want to do is just unwrap it a little bit out. You don't have to do this, but I think a little bit of colour on the bacon would be nice. And I've got about 9 minutes left on the microwave, so I'm just going to put that back in. Still at 200. And as I say, that will be a total of 50 minutes. So I'll put that back on now, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So it's just come out of the oven. Just a little bit more colour on the top. Be careful, as there will be a bit of liquid at the bottom, and obviously that will be really hot. If you get a, what do you call these, like a cooling tray type thing. Andrew will kill me for forgetting what they're called. If you see in the tin there's a bit of liquid, so just be careful with that because that will be really hot. I think that's come out of the mince. And there you are, it has melded together quite a bit. So we just leave it on the tray just to cool. So there we are, that is my breakfast loaf, and I will come back and show you what it's like when I cut into it. Here we go then guys, it's been cooling for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I've just sliced it up into 3, and it's actually held together really, really well. Bit better than when I made it with the Linda McCartney sausages. And what I'll do is I'll slice one of these slices into half again and make it do me twice. Yeah, that looks really, really nice, and it's completely sin-free, packed full of your filling, protein-free foods, and if you pair that with a lovely big salad, then that will keep you full for quite a while. And I do recommend you also serve it with, let me show you this, the Crucials barbecue sauce, which is half a sin per tablespoon. So a dab of that for half a sin with a big salad will keep you full, be a really nice lunch, or as I say, something for a pack up. Any questions, please put them below, and please like, comment and subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.